Great leadership starts with understanding yourself and the way you influence others. If you want to step into senior leadership roles and accelerate your career, the Senior Management Program from IIM Rohtak is built to help you grow faster and lead with confidence. This course is designed for professionals across industries who want to strengthen their strategic mindset, enhance managerial capabilities, and move into higher responsibility roles. If you have 5 to 10 years of experience, this program helps you advance by building stronger decision-making, risk management, and stakeholder coordination skills. Professionals in this category generally observe around 30 to 35% salary growth as they step into mid-management and strategic roles. For professionals with more than 10 years of experience, the program sharpens your abilities in strategic planning, financial structuring, governance, and large-scale project leadership. Senior professionals typically experience 40% or more salary growth as they progress toward senior management, business leadership, or specialist roles. What makes this program truly valuable is the way it builds a complete leadership toolkit. You learn essential skills such as project documentation, feasibility studies, budgeting, technical analysis, and execution planning, along with advanced capabilities in project finance, scheduling, cost optimization, and technology adoption. These skills prepare you to lead complex projects, manage high-impact decisions, and drive organizational growth with clarity and confidence. The Senior Management Program from IIM Rohtak gives you the structured knowledge and strategic perspective needed to accelerate your career and open doors to long-term leadership opportunities. This module equips you with the mindset, frameworks, and tools to lead effectively in complex environments. You begin by exploring the modern leader's DNA, identifying the traits, habits, and behaviors that consistently drive high-impact leadership. You then learn about cognitive and neural differences, understanding how individual thinking patterns shape decision-making and interactions with teams. A significant focus is on emotional intelligence and empathy, helping you build trust, connect with people, and inspire performance across your organization. You also examine intuition versus analytics, learning how to balance instinct with evidence to make sound decisions under uncertainty. The module further strengthens structured thinking, critical reasoning, and executive judgment, enabling you to analyze complex situations, identify options, and take decisive action. You also develop leadership communication skills, learning how to clearly articulate vision, influence stakeholders, and align teams around organizational priorities. By the end of this module, you will be equipped to lead with confidence, clarity, and purpose, laying a strong foundation for personal mastery and impactful leadership that drives meaningful results. This module equips you to inspire, align, and elevate team performance, helping you create high-performing teams that achieve organizational goals. You begin with leader-follower dynamics, understanding how power, trust, and influence shape interactions, collaboration, and performance. Examining follower characteristics enables you to guide, motivate, and engage your teams effectively. The module also covers how leaders influence followers through adaptive behaviors and contemporary leadership styles, preparing you to respond strategically to diverse team needs and situations. You then explore leading cross-functional and agile teams, breaking silos, encouraging collaboration, and enhancing efficiency across multiple functions. In today's remote work environment, leading virtual teams is also addressed, providing strategies for effective communication, maintaining engagement, and managing performance across distributed teams. By mastering these concepts, you will be able to foster resilient, high-performing teams that are motivated, aligned, and capable of delivering exceptional results, contributing directly to organizational success. This part of the program focuses on equipping you to drive transformation, build high-performing cultures, and create sustainable organizational impact. You start with leading change, learning how to prepare the organization for transformation while minimizing resistance and maintaining alignment with strategic priorities. The module emphasizes creating and sustaining a high-trust workplace, helping you foster engagement, collaboration, and empowerment across teams. You then explore building high-performing organizations and developing organizational culture, aligning people, processes, and practices to achieve superior results. Additionally, high-impact culture highlights the role of shared values, norms, and behaviors in driving resilience, motivation, and performance. Finally, you will learn about organizational networking, social capital, and relationship building, understanding how leveraging connections internally and externally enhances influence, collaboration, and strategic impact. By the end of this module, you will be able to guide organizational transformation, strengthen trust and engagement, and cultivate a culture that consistently delivers high performance and sustainable results. This module equips you to think strategically, make informed decisions, and drive sustainable business growth in complex environments. You begin with strategic thinking in complex business contexts, learning how to anticipate opportunities, evaluate challenges, and take informed actions that align with organizational priorities. You then focus on strategy formulation, defining vision, positioning, and competitive advantage, and on designing corporate strategies, ensuring that resources, capabilities, and initiatives are effectively aligned with organizational goals. The module also covers strategy execution, demonstrating how to translate plans into measurable outcomes while managing operational constraints. Finally, strategic review, performance metrics, and continuous adaptation teaches you how to monitor results, assess performance, and make course corrections to maintain competitiveness and drive sustainable growth. By mastering these skills, you will be able to guide your organization toward long-term success, create strategic clarity for your teams, and foster an environment of adaptability, innovation, and high performance. This module equips you with the financial knowledge and tools to make informed decisions, optimize resources, and drive organizational performance. You start with strategic financial management, aligning financial decisions with organizational objectives, followed by strategic finance for non-finance leaders, enabling you to understand key metrics, interpret financial statements, and use data to guide decision-making. You then explore financial reporting and analysis, evaluating performance, identifying areas for improvement, and understanding how financial results impact strategic priorities. Capital budgeting and investment decision-making teaches how to evaluate projects, allocate resources, and prioritize initiatives that create maximum value. The module also covers budgeting and resource allocation, ensuring optimal utilization of resources, and financial risk management, helping you identify, assess, and mitigate risks that may impact the organization's stability and growth. By the end of this module, you will be able to make confident, data-driven financial decisions that strengthen the organization's financial health, support growth initiatives, and enhance strategic impact across the business. This module equips you to design modern marketing strategies that create value, enhance customer experiences, and drive organizational growth. You begin with marketing in a post-privacy era, balancing data-driven approaches with ethical considerations, privacy regulations, and customer trust. You then explore generative AI in marketing strategy, learning how AI tools can enhance personalization, optimize campaigns, and support decision-making. Next, the module covers ESG and purpose-driven marketing, understanding how aligning brand strategy with social responsibility strengthens trust, loyalty, and brand equity. Finally, omni-channel customer experience and platform strategy provides insights into designing seamless, integrated interactions across multiple touchpoints, enhancing engagement and customer satisfaction. By mastering these skills, you will be able to lead marketing strategies that are innovative, customer-centric, and aligned with organizational goals, generating meaningful impact and sustainable competitive advantage. Operational excellence is about creating systems and processes that consistently deliver high performance and tangible results. This module equips leaders to strengthen execution, optimize operations, and drive organizational objectives effectively. You begin with operations strategy and process improvement, learning how to align operational initiatives with broader business goals, identify inefficiencies, and implement improvements that add measurable value. Next, you explore supply chain excellence, understanding how to manage end-to-end processes, reduce operational risks, and ensure reliability across complex networks. The module also delves into quality management and continuous improvement, providing frameworks to maintain high standards, foster innovation, and encourage teams to constantly enhance performance. Finally, project management skills for executives are covered, teaching practical methods to plan, prioritize, and execute initiatives successfully while managing constraints and deadlines. By the end of this module, you'll be able to design processes that are efficient, resilient, and aligned with strategic priorities. Leaders will gain the capability to drive operational excellence, achieve consistent outcomes, and enhance overall organizational performance. In today's fast-evolving business world, digital transformation and AI are reshaping how organizations operate. This module helps leaders understand how to harness technology strategically to create value and gain competitive advantage. You begin with digital transformation, exploring how emerging technologies impact processes, products, and customer experiences. Next, you focus on technology adoption and change management, learning practical strategies to guide teams through transitions and ensure successful implementation. The module also covers integrating AI into business models, showing how AI can improve decision-making, drive efficiency, and create new opportunities. You will also learn how to build an AI-ready workforce and measure AI impact and ROI, ensuring that digital initiatives deliver real, measurable results. By mastering these skills, you can lead technology-driven change confidently, turning digital innovation into tangible business outcomes. An organization's growth is closely tied to the strength of its people and leadership pipeline. This module equips leaders to develop talent strategies that drive engagement, performance, and organizational success. You start with strategic talent management, understanding how to align workforce planning with business objectives and ensure critical roles are filled effectively. The module then focuses on leadership development and succession planning, preparing teams for future challenges and ensuring continuity in leadership. You will also explore managing intergenerational differences, learning to leverage diversity and foster collaboration across age groups. Finally, the module covers how to build a great place to work, cultivating a culture of trust, engagement, and high performance. Completing this module enables leaders to shape people strategies that strengthen capabilities, drive motivation, and create a sustainable, high-performing organization. Leadership today goes beyond strategy and operations. It requires responsibility, ethics, and a focus on long-term sustainability. This module equips leaders to integrate governance and sustainability into decision-making at every level. You start with the evolving role of boards in corporate governance, understanding how oversight, accountability, and strategic decision-making protect organizational performance and stakeholder interests. Next, the focus shifts to sustainability strategy as a boardroom agenda, helping leaders incorporate environmental, social, and governance priorities into business strategy to create long-term value. The module also emphasizes ethical leadership and corporate culture, highlighting how transparency, integrity, and values influence behavior, employee engagement, and organizational reputation. Finally, you learn about reporting, assurance, and building stakeholder trust, ensuring that decisions are communicated clearly, regulatory requirements are met, and credibility is maintained with investors, regulators, and employees. By the end of this module, leaders will be able to make principled, accountable decisions, embed sustainability into core strategy, and foster trust, transparency, and long-term success across the organization.